Hello, my name is Abigail. On this channel, I talk about books and things that I'm passionate about. And right now, that is two brand new releases that kind of fit the vibe of the spooky season, but aren't necessarily horror. Starting off strong with Taurus season by Brynne Weaver, who is the author of Ruinous Love trilogy, which I personally really enjoyed. I did read the first one a couple years back when it first released, and the last two I actually completed in the summer of this year. So I was really excited when I saw that she was releasing another book, the start of another trilogy in the same sort of vein as the other three serial killers. We love to see it. I am really enjoying this like dark romance meets like funny. Like they're serial killers, but the books are hilarious. I think that Brynne Weaver is somebody who writes this genre really well, alongside Nevessa Allen, who is the author of Lights Out trilogy or duology at this point. I've really enjoyed those two as well. So I was really excited when I saw that this was going to be released, and so I absolutely pre-ordered it. This book takes place in a town called Cape Carnage, and it is a seaside town. And it quite literally opens up with our main female character, Harper, throwing pieces of a body into her wood chipper she has decided that will be called Cookie Monster. So if that tells you where we're going, we're going there. We're going there. So she is she's taking care of some tourists that come into town. She's also a heavy trigger warning for Alzheimer's and things like that. She's dealing with her elderly neighbor who is suffering from memory loss, and along comes Nolan. He thinks he's looking for Harper, but is he really? But when he comes to Cape Carnage, things are not what they seem, and an amateur sleuth is after someone named LaPlume. The next book I will be picking up for this vlog is Soul Searching by Lila Sage. Lila Sage is the author of the Rebel Blue Ranch quartet series. I really enjoyed that. This is sort of the opposite, I guess. I haven't read it yet, but I'm really excited to. Here is what I know about this so far. So our main character, Collins Cartwright, the female main character, she does not want to go back to her hometown of Wyoming, where her parents own a antique store. But when she finds out that there is a developer trying to buy the land and essentially get rid of the antique store that her parents owned, she decides she has to do something about it. And then we have Brady, who is new to town. He doesn't know anyone in it. Why has he come to this small town in Wyoming? The town is called Sweetwater Peak. Why has he come here? I'm not really sure, but I anticipate we will find out. This is supposed to be a little spooky, like ghost huntery. I think that's what I picked up on. I'm not sure if those were accurate vibes, but that's the vibes that I picked up on. I'm not sure. I might have made that up, but I'm pretty sure that something is haunted, because right here it says home is where the heart is, and this one is haunted. So maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. There's like a spooky little house in the background, so I'm not sure if like somebody's soul is haunted or the house is haunted. But there's some way here we're gonna get some haunts. Can't see shit. Progress update. Today was the release day for Soul Searching, and I have yet to finish Taurus season. I'm really close here. I'm really close. I've been sort of going back and forth between reading this one physically and tandem with audio. I listen on audio when I'm driving, and I read alongside the audio because I bought both. I bought the audiobook and the physical book. No, don't, we're not judging here. Okay, we don't judge. So I really enjoy this book so far. I really have been having a really, really good time with it. This is probably, of the 4 books I've read by Bryn Weaver, this so far. Granted, we do still have the last 100-ish or so pages to go. This is my favorite so far of all of the 4 that I have read by Bryn Weaver. I think that this one, I think maybe it feels the most unique. And that feels like it could be the case, because if you think about it, the other 3 were set within the same family or like group of people. So the characters that we met from 1 and 2 appeared in 3, and the characters that we got introduced to in 2 were the entire book of 3. So this feels the most unique. So I think that might be why I'm having such a good time. Also, it could be like the change of scenery. It could be the small town vibes. It could be, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm really, really enjoying this so far. I think that the dynamic between the 2 characters is really interesting. I think my favorite character, though, is the old man who is suffering from memory loss, Alzheimer's. I think he's a minor standout character for me. I really enjoy him. I the plot sort of not really revolves around him, but he's not really a minor. He's not a major character, but he's not a minor character. He's a medium character. I'm not really sure how to put this, but the book would not be the same without him, if that makes sense. So I have been really, really enjoying this book, and I really look forward to, I believe that this is supposed to be 1 of 3. So yes, the Seasons of Carnage trilogy. So I'm excited because I would love to see more from this town. I don't know, just it feels, it's really enjoyable. And the part that I just left off at is a really unfortunate part. It is a cliffhanger, and I've done it to myself. I'm on page 283 of a total of 371. So I'm a little under 100 pages to go, and I really should finish this up tonight. But part of me wants to be like, but you can listen to it on audio tomorrow and start this one. Soul searching. I loved the Rebel Blue Ranch trilogy. So when I found out that she was pivoting and making another small town vibes, but like make it a little haunting, a little spooky, I pre-ordered that bitch. I pre-ordered both of these actually, but I pre-ordered this one, and I have been sitting here waiting for release day. Obviously, I was waiting for release day for this one too, but I've already started to delve into this one. So right now, this is just, it's giving like, oh fuck, it's so pretty. It's giving like Harlequin romance, like 80s, 90s. I have one here. Tell me that this is not reminiscent of this. Are you kidding me? Look, they got the spooky house. Are you kidding me? This is like cartoon 80s, 90s sort of Harlequin romance. This cover is a fucking vibe. I just got nosy. There are 337 pages in this book. Part of me wants to save this for the weekend, but part of me wants to like start it literally right now. So I will let you know when I start this, and I will let you know when I finish this. I don't know if one will happen before the other, but I will update you accordingly. Forgive the terrible angle. I'm just almost done with my skincare, but I finished the book, Taurus season, and I wanted to, ma'am, hello, ma'am, pretty girl. Anyways, I finished the book Taurus season, and I wanted to talk about it. I have a lot of thoughts, but my pump is broken on my, I'm very confused. It was working yesterday, and then when I got it, it was broken, so I think it's probably broken. If it only works sometimes, then it's broken, right? Anyways, I finished the book Taurus season, and I wish I had not read it because I need to know what happens next, and I won't know because the next book doesn't come out till next year. So this is terrible news for me personally.
a recent revelation is that, oh, you found it, Tamir, I give it to you. My cat plays fetch, so she was looking for this. Ready? Ready? Go. Okay, so, I did not realize that you were meant to pat your skincare in, so I've been rubbing it for years, and now that I've started patting, my skin looks good. Here you go. Go get it. Oh, I think it's lost for this time. Okay. Now, maybe she won't come back for a little bit so I can finish my skincare. And I feel like I have a cat hair right here on my nose, and I probably do. Anyways, Taurus season. I wish that I had not have... Oh, you found it! The girl! Here you go! We play fetch. My cat plays fetch. Anyways. Oh, you found it again? Already? You back already? Okay. She only plays fetch with twist ties. It's very, very strange behavior. Anyways, did you find it again? Oh, my pretty girl. I can't throw it if it's behind me. Anyways, I finished Taurus season for the 4th time, let me say it. And I really enjoyed it. I think that this feels like, simultaneously, it's like, you know, you shouldn't be rooting for the serial killers, but bitch, you are. You're rooting for the serial killers, because, like, for the most part, they all have reasons for what they did. So it's like, you know, I mean, I'm not, okay, yes ma'am, here you go, ma'am. She's lost her mind. Anyways, I like the book. I love Bryn Weaver's writing. I love the storytelling that she does. I love the fact that, like, all the characters are so very morally gray, and you root for them anyway. All right, ma'am. Okay. But yeah, so my favorite character was Autumn, I think. Or maybe it was, no, it was Arthur. Yes, ma'am, here you go. My favorite character was Arthur. And then I liked Autumn next. Okay, alright, come on, ma'am, I'm trying to get ready for work. Oh, I think it's gone forever this time. I think it fell into my purse. Let's see if she can pull it out. Oh shit, did she just find it? Fuck. Okay, last one. Better make it a good one. Yeah, she didn't even know where it is. Yeah, she's gonna be gone for a while, because I don't even know where it landed. So anyways, I have to wait for this step of my skincare to seep into my flesh, and then I'm gonna do my last step, and then I'll present myself as a person for the morning. But anyways, I liked this book, and I'm pissed off that I have to wait a whole year for the next one. 4 stars.
I actually enjoyed this book so much so that I ended up going to Audible, which is where I picked up the audio copy, because I did sort of tandem listen, and I actually found this right here. It's called Love and Other Killers. It is sort of like a gap bridged between the two of Bryn Weaver's trilogy. So you have the Ruinous Love trilogy, and then you have this, and that sort of bridges the gap to Taurus season, which I really enjoyed. I don't think it ruined it, because I was able to sort of put myself in the headspace of having it have taken place before Taurus season. So I was okay to have read them sort of out of order, but it was like $1 and change. Like, it was really super, super cheap. So I was like, yeah, I really enjoy this on my way to work, because I was stuck in traffic for an hour this morning. Okay. Small comfort. Inserting this clip because I totally forgot to explain Love and Other Killers. So it's hard to explain, because if I tell you what it's about, see my baby girl, she's so pretty. Pretty girl. Yeah, you're pretty. Yeah.
it's hard to explain because if I tell you what this book is about, it will ruin both of the other books. But basically, the couples from the three from Ruinous Love get together and play a fun little game, and Autumn, the main character of Taurus season, makes a guest appearance. She's so pretty.
Finally getting ready to hop into soul searching, though I'm sure that you gathered based on what's been going on this channel. I'm sure you recognize that I am definitely reading a lot of things right now, probably reading multiple things at once, and you would be correct. I am at least able to keep them. Hi, pretty girl. I'm at least able to keep them separate because I am choosing to read pretty different things at the same time. Like, for example, a demon possession and soul searching. I think that I'll be able to keep them separate for sure.
I am on page 96, and so far I'm having a pretty decent time. I really like Lila Sage's writing. It's easy to read in a way that's not like juvenile easy, but like it's good. You know what I mean? It's like it's easy. It's not complex and complicated, and I enjoy it. I also really like the dynamic between the two characters, Collins and Brady. She's the one who sees the ghosts and hears them, and he just moved to Sweetwater Peak for a fresh start, and she's back from being gone for a while, and I guess she's basically having a hard time because she can no longer see and hear the ghosts, and so she's upset. So they go to an old abandoned church, and all of a sudden she can hear them again, and it just got good, so I have to go. It's Emmy. And I don't remember Emmy's dad's name, but I loved him.
I am on page 280 of this book, and I wish I didn't have to stop reading every single time I put it down. I'm pissed off that I put it down, and this book feels like coming home because I really did enjoy the Rebel Blue Ranch series, and we're having like little callback moments and stuff like that, and I'm having a fantastic fucking time reading this book. I love the characters so much, and I love how intimate they are with each other without touching each other yet. Well, they've touched each other now by this point, but I love how both of these characters have, like, to use their words, quests that they have to go on, and those quests are meant to bring them out of their shell or back to life, and how they're using each other to do that in such a beautiful way. I'm having a fantastic time. I can't wait to finish this book, but I also don't want to finish this book. It is such an odd mix, but I'm ready to know how it ends.
I finished soul searching, and I really liked it. 4.5 stars. I'm doling out these stars like crazy though. I'm gonna say 4.5. At the end of this book, they give you like chapter 1 of the next book in the series, and I started it without realizing it. Like, I thought it was like, oh, take a look at this, epilogue or whatever. No, it was a sneak peek. So I accidentally read most of chapter 1 before I realized it. I'm kind of glad that I did, but I'm also pissed that I did because now I have to wait for a while for the next one to come out. But the way that I see it, if the two of these books that I read for this vlog come out at the same time next year, I can just do it again next year. I really enjoyed the dynamic and the relationship between these two. I loved Collins and just how they sort of used each other to get to where they needed to be. Like, I don't know if it was using each other. It was like they needed each other. They needed someone, and that someone was each other, and it was just really good. Like, I love the family in this. I love the callbacks to Rebel Blue Ranch. It was just a good time, and like I squealed when I saw Cam and when I saw Amos. It was good. It was really good. It was a nice callback, and ultimately I'm pissed off because I have to wait for a while for the next one.
So, like I mentioned, finishing this last night made me a little sad. I'm not going to lie. I am so very much looking forward to whatever Lila Sage does next. And this is a 4-star for me, possibly higher. So, with that, we have 2 4 stars for this vlog. I'm super happy about this. Now, I did not in any circumstance think that either of these would be bad. So, I'm not really surprised that I'm giving them 4 stars. I'm just pleased, is what I'll say. I'm pleased about it. So, 2 books knocked off my TBR, 2 books that I wanted to read, that I was so excited that I actually pre ordered them, and I enjoyed both of them. I'll call it a win. Now, I understand that these 2 books are not necessarily horror, but I argue that they are horror adjacent due to their like spooky type atmospheres. And well, for this one, she straight up talks to ghosts. So I count that. And then for this one, it's like serial killers, and that's pretty horrific. So, plus, they do terrible things in this with a wood chipper. So, I think that these fit nicely into this theme, and I hope that you agree. And if you don't worry. There are a total of 31 videos in 31 days coming out this month. And if you did agree, well, don't worry. There are 31 videos in 31 days coming out in the month of October. And with that, 4 stars for both of these, some of my most anticipated of the year. I will see you tomorrow.